Hi, I'm Ergo. I'm a white man in my 20s that uses a wheelchair. I have thick brown hair that's flicked to the side, and I also have high cheekbones and a square jawline.
Hiya, my name's Lucia. I'm a woman in my 20s and 5'3" tall. I have light brown skin, brown eyes, and shoulder-length black afro hair twisted into a half-up, half-down style.
Hey, I'm Hamid. I'm a small muscular man with long hairs hidden under a beanie hat. I use a wheelchair and walk in red crutches.
Hi, I'm Annie. I'm a white woman in my mid-20s. I'm around 5'5" and I'm slight but strong. I have shoulder-length wavy brown hair with a fringe pinned back off my face, and I wear a silver stud on the left side of my nose.
Hello, I'm Nandine. I'm a Latin American woman in my 30s. I have a light brown complexion and long brown hair. I have green eyes and quite a small frame. I move easily when I dance.
My name is Evie Smith. I'm a white woman in my 30s with a slender athletic frame. My eyes are blue and my long brown hair hangs over my shoulders.
I'm Dan. I'm a black man, around 40 years old, and I'm tall. I'm profoundly deaf and use BSL. I've got short black hair, brown eyes, and a light goatee beard.
Hello, I'm Peggy, a short, slim, mixed-race woman with short, dark, curly hair. My swollen stomach suggests early pregnancy.
Hello, I'm Kelly Boy, 50-year-old man with dark, short hair with my signature kiss curl resting on my forehead. I sit in an electric wheelchair with my legs crossed. I drive it with my elbow. Strapped in with black leather belt, silver studs. My arms positioned, ready to play my guitar. We were going to go on tour this year with our show, What My Worth. And then lockdown came. So we came together virtually and made this film using our own phone cameras. Hello, how you doing? My name's Kelly Boy. This is my place. This is where I live. And next door is Jackie. Hi Jackie.
She's at the bottom of the screen.
Jackie's in her house. She'll be doing the BSL interpreting today. I want to introduce you to some of my friends. We live together, alone, as a community. There she is.
A woman tends to vines.
Evie Smith.
In a greenhouse.
I don't know so much about her. I know she works for the government. I've been in that greenhouse though. She loves them, she told me.
She strokes the leaves.
She likes watching them grow, giving them light and water, making them safe from harm. Sometimes she waves back. Sometimes she doesn't.
In a room with bare floorboards, a woman opens a shoebox.
This is Lucia.
Takes out blue tap shoes.
Her mum's Italian and her dad's Ghanaian. So when Brexit happened, she thought she'd try for an Italian passport. But she's adopted. Her birth mother is English, so it's not allowed.
She stretches one leg and buckles a shoe on. Kneeling on a bed.
This is Peggy.
Surrounded by papers.
She studied dance.
She reads one.
Fell out of love with it a bit. The ballet tights really got to her. She told me pink. No one in the class was pink. Her mum's awesome, she told me. A white girl from South London. But she's not alone in that room. No. She's carrying a precious bundle. hers and Hamid's.
She wraps a white sheet around her and stares across to the window.
And here he is,
lying back,
Hamid,
with headphones.
He's a big star in Germany. He was in a boy band. All the girls back then, so he tells me.
Cycles his legs.
He was brought up in Germany, so not Turkish, but then not German.
Sits up in his wheelchair.
Or both, maybe. Or something different. Unique.
Bobs to the music.
This is Ergo. He's got a twin sister. Joke is that she needed more room than him, so he came out that way. Like me. Don't know why. No one knows why.
Headphones on, he plays drums.
Ergo's mum's not around now. She was awesome too.
Dan descends a carpeted staircase, barefoot, and sits.
Ah, Dan. He likes Ergo. Ergo's not even noticed him. He can't hear me.
He sighs.
He's deaf. He can't hear Ergo's drums, but he can feel them. Feel them through the walls.
A woman sits on a stool, writing.
And this is Nandi. She told me how one night the neighbours stormed their house. So they left and came back when the junta was over. But still people disappeared. They banned tango, the junta.
She circles a bare pointed toe on the carpet, in a bright hallway standing side on to us.
Ah. And then there's Annie.
Annie stares at her reflection.
She's very civic-minded. That's her.
In a wall mirror.
She's got this ability to see beyond the immediate and wants to contribute. After all, politicians come and go, she said, and she can give continuity. She thinks this is what helped her get her new job. She'll be working alongside Evie Smith.
Evie studies her vines.
Evie Smith, the woman with the plants. Remember her? Remember her well? From the beginning. Evie Smith, who sometimes waves.
She arches back.
Sometimes doesn't.
Strokes a leaf. Words on the screen. What do you see in me? Kelly Boy wheels up to his computer desk.
Mum and Dad came to Britain just before I was born. She was going to be a nurse, but she was worried about me because I weren't kicking. She weren't allowed to hold me when I was first born. I was taken away. They wouldn't tell her. Said to my mum, forget me. But it weren't even a question for her. I was her son. I was hers. There was no question about that in her mind. So how did I turn out? Irish? English? Both. Neither. Singer? Writer? Lover? Kind? Hard? Generous? Composer? Actor? Activist? Different? The same as everyone else? Same as you? Or just me?
Dan sits on the stair.
What am I worth to you?
Presses his ear to the wall.
What am I worth to me?
Feels Ergo's drum beats.
What am I worth to the powers that be? What they see in me.
He closes his eyes and strokes the wall.
Do they see the life?
He turns side on.
Do they see the soul?
Walks his feet up the wall.
A burning bright revolution before they turn and go.
Ergo drums frantically.
Burning hearts that come together.
Wheels to the couch.
Naked love that lasts forever.
Pushes himself up.
This I'm worth, my pride and pleasure. My love holds me close.
Flips onto the sofa and back again.
I belong to you.
Nandi looks out of an open door.
I belong to me.
She stands and twists her hips tango style.
I'm a part of always here. Our shared history.
Steps towards the open door to the garden. At the foot of her iron bed frame, Peggy reads papers and lets them fall. She windmills one arm, sinks into a deep plie and sweeps one foot round on the floor. Hooks a foot round a bed knob and dives to pick up paper. holds the bed frame behind her and sinks, arching her spine.
Way beyond this,
She cradles her swollen belly,
I'm up in the clouds,
arches back.
caught in a world I don't understand.
Hamid sits in his wheelchair, bobbing to the music in his ears, picks up his red walking sticks.
All I can see are crowds all around.
Spins the sticks in his hand and bobs to the beat.
Staring into space where I used to be.
Lucia gets up in her blue shoes and tap dances on the bare floorboards.
But I'm not the one that I used to know.
She spins and kicks her armchair, pulls it back into the corner.
You take my hand and you pass the key.
Vaults over the chair and partners the vacuum cleaner in her tap dance.
I say goodbye.
Cartwheels over the armchair,
I say goodbye.
circles and drops back into the chair with a joyful smile.
It's my part of the day.
Annie wears a white shirt and black trousers. She stares at her reflection in the wall mirror at the foot of the stairs. She turns to the door, steps back and adjusts her fringe. The outside door is panelled with brightly coloured stained glass. Annie opens it and steps forward, freezes in the doorway and quickly steps back inside.
Crashing back down.
Stands hesitantly on the threshold.
There's no turning round.
Reaches up to a bar, fixed between the doorposts.
I'm tearing apart what I used to know.
Hauls her feet up and back, twists and hangs by one hand.
I'm not alone like I used to be.
Hooks one elbow over the bar and walks in mid-air.
You take my hand and you pass the key.
Leaps and swings her feet back against the doorframe, hanging upside down.
I say goodbye.
Swings down and lands.
I say goodbye.
Pulls the door closed and leaves.
It's my part of the day.
Evie slips a lanyard round her neck with an ID card attached, pulls on her coat and ties the belt firmly.
She's off to work now, Evie Smith is, to do her civic duty. They got some big decisions to make today. And Evie, she didn't wave back today.
She snips a leaf with secateurs. Darkness.
That'll be the first knock. Then another for Lucia.
Lucia takes off her shoes and looks towards the door.
Then for Nandy.
Nandy stops dancing and looks towards the door.
Then for Peggy.
Peggy looks up from her papers.
Hamid.
Hamid removes his headphones and listens. Ergo springs from his wheelchair.
Ergo.
Dan's lights flash off and on.
Dan.
Kelly boy looks straight at us.
And then? For me.
He turns and wheels towards the door. Out of sight.
What am I worth to you?
The room is empty.
What am I worth to me?
Lucia's shoes rest on the floor by the chair.
What am I worth to the powers that be? What they see in me?
Dan's carpeted staircase is empty.
Do they see the life?
Ergo's lone sofa.
Do they see the soul?
Peggy's empty bed.
A burning bright revolution before they turn and go.
Hamid's room. Nandy's stool.
Burning hearts that come together. Naked love that lasts forever. This I'm worth.
Filmed by the Extraordinary Bodies Company in lockdown.
My love holds me
Artists.
close.
Evie Smith, played by Ashlyn Mulligan. Peggy, played by Alpha Marks. Nandi, played by Anna Alvarez. Dan, played by David Ellington. Hamid, played by Durgan Tokmak. Kelly Boy, played by John Kelly. Ergo, played by Jonathan Leach. Lucia, played by Rebecca Solomon. Annie, played by Tilly Lee Chronic. Co-directed by Claire Hodgson and Billy Alwyn. Co-directed and edited by Stephen Lake. Written by Hattie Naylor. Produced by Kate McStraw and Kate Loncio. Music composition by Ted Barnes. Music performed by John Kelly, vocals. Daisy Palmer, drums. Sebastian Hankins, drums. Ali Friend, bass. Sarah Wilson, cello. Howard Gott, violin. Jill Sandel, piano. Michael Clark, vocals. Samantha Waits, vocals.